Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's been a while since I put out a video. Just been caught up with a lot of stuff. So just a quick channel update. I hope you're putting out some videos over the next few months on a more frequent basis, and a lot of it will be looking at gear that I've been running over the summer and over the fall, and hope to give you guys some cool stuff coming up in the next few weeks. Sneak peek, we'll do some EDC style stuff, some concealed carry gear, and also accessorizing a few more platforms, such as today's video. So let's get right into it. So I reached out a few months ago to Esstac to see if I could review their shotgun cards for my home defense shotgun. The owner there was really gracious and cool about it and sent us two cards to review, and with the Velcro and a cool little Velcro patch also. So a little bit about Esstac. Maybe you guys know them from their Kiwi mag pouches. Those are the Kydex inserts that go into the nylon pouches. They do a lot of like tactical nylon gear, chest rigs, battle belts, multicam in any type of color you can think of. Anything you need for like a range belt, all the way up to fully kitted chest rigs and battle belts, they have it. And they also have these cool shotgun cards. So, by the way, Esstac has a great reputation, and I'm not just saying this because they sent this to me. I'm saying this honestly. If you look around and shop around, a lot of people do use them for whether it's like battle belt type setups or chest rigs, like I mentioned. Garand Thumb comes to mind. A few others definitely swear by Esstac. And after using the shotgun cards, I have no problem recommending Esstac as well. But who am I? Just shop around and do your due diligence. But I think you'll be pretty well served if you go with Esstac. So customer service is also really great, and the prices are quite reasonable. Each of these cards I think come at like 12 to 13 or $15 depending on the size and depending on how many rounds you want in your card. So before we go into the why I would use a shotgun card and how I would run it, just to give you guys some specs, the shotgun cards come in multicam, olive drab, with OD, so coyote brown, black, foliage, ranger green, and wolf gray. And we have black today. That's what I requested, just to match up with the shotgun. But yeah, you have all these other color choices. You can also order it without the Velcro. So for example, not sure exactly, it sort of defeats the purpose, but I guess if you just wanted to be able to keep it in a mag pouch without having the Velcro sticking on things, I guess, and just pick out the shot shells that way, that's also another option that they offer. In terms of what sizes, so I requested 4 and 5 rounds, as you guys can see here. This is for 12 gauge, so they have 4, 5, 6, 7 options, 6, 7 card options. So as in 4 rounds, 5 rounds, 6 rounds, 7 rounds in a 12 gauge. And then if you're running 20 gauge, they only have a 7 round card option. Now I didn't go with 7 gauge just because I didn't want it to impede the pump action, and I also didn't want to extend into my grip. But otherwise, obviously, I guess the more the better. But I thought 4 and 5, for my purposes as a home defense shotgun, would be good. And then we also have I have the Allen buttstock shot shell pouch, so that's also another 5 right there. So I think I'm pretty well served with having a 4 and a 5 rounder. They also have the high quality Velcro that comes with it, so it did take a few tries to find the right, cut it to the right size, but the Velcro is super sticky and I don't see it coming off at all. Just be sure to degrease your receiver with some rubbing alcohol before you apply the Velcro, so that way you get a good fit. Like I said, I think it's $12 to $15 a card. It also comes with a nylon pull tab, so you can easily swap it out quickly without grasping at the card itself and trying to rip it off the Velcro. The elastic is really durable, so right now we have some snap caps in here, and I haven't had a problem. It did take a while to sort of loosen them up a little bit to the point where I could bring them in and out, and even now they're a little tight. But if you use it over and over again, you should see a big improvement in terms of inserting it and taking it out. You guys can also see here there's a cardboard, and that provides really, I guess, the alignment to easily bring it in, but the entire backing is pretty stiff, and I don't see this getting like messed up at all. The one negative I would say is that as you add rounds in the middle, it does start to sort of warp it like this. So I did have to try to straighten it out every so often, but I'm sure if you stick it on the Velcro, and I was just leaving it like this without the Velcro, I'm sure if you stick it on the Velcro, you're not going to have a problem with it curling off the Velcro. The connection will just be that good. You guys could see sort of here, it is a little curved, but for me it doesn't really matter, and maybe that just makes it easier to take off even, so that's not a bad thing at all. Like I said, the elastic is really good. Fit and finish is really nice. You can see like there's some tough glue used to make sure everything stays tied down and nothing comes loose. So I've been using it a lot for a bit, not through anything crazy. I have to admit I wasn't taking this on any special, Navy SEAL ninja operator stuff. But for my purposes, I'm pretty happy with how it's been working. And this nylon pull tab is also really a good thing. I'm just going to bring it close so you guys can see the actual construction. You guys can see his stitching is done perfectly. Nothing wrong at all here. And I'm pretty happy with how it's been turning out so far. So just to continue, the way you would install it is, like I said, you cut the Velcro to size, degrease your receiver, and just put it on, make sure it fits good, no other. Make sure it actually gets a good grasp on this flat part. Before I had the Velcro sticking over the curve, and it was sticking on, but I just cut it. I trimmed it just to be sure, because I don't know if I'm using the shotgun and it's raining or something, and water droplets get in between. I just want there to be a tight fit. So just make sure it's very flush against the receiver and nothing is flopping over or missing. Even though the Velcro is very sticky, you do want to make sure it's sitting very nicely against the receiver. So just let's talk about the functionality a little bit. So as a home defense shotgun, God forbid you have to use this, you're not going to have time to grab a bandolier and put on your belt with your reloads and all that. Whatever you have with your gun is what you're going to have with you at the moment. So in this case, it's really good idea in terms of a shotgun, which already has limited capacity as it is, to have the option to quickly reload, be able to run your shotgun, feed it with cards. And the benefit of this is, as opposed to actual side saddle, that's like a plastic one that mounts, or whatever, one of the ones that mount over here, is that you don't have to individually feed rounds as you're emptying your saddle, your side saddle. In terms of this, you just put on a card, tear it off, replace it with another one, and for the purposes of this video, everything's empty, everything's safety checked. But obviously, these cards would be would be filled with ammo, obviously, and shot shells. And same for the buttstock over here. So the idea is you use your buttstock, you're running empty, slap on, use rounds from your card, you run empty on that, swap it out, put another one right on, and you're back in business. Another option is to take the Velcro and put it on your buttstock. In this case, I already have a resupply pouch over here for shot shells, but you can always, on your other side, put one of these cards and then resupply from there. I just like the receiver option. It's just more ergonomic and more efficient in terms of taking the shot shells and bringing them closer, bringing all those shot shells closer to where the site of the action is, and that would just save me time. But I did utilize the real estate space over here, so just two different sites where you can use stage shot shells for your home defense gun. Now, there are a bunch of other uses I can think of for this, whether it's 3-gun, whether it's obviously, like I said, home defense, law enforcement, military use, where their primary firearm is not shotguns anymore. They're moving obviously to the military. Obviously, has been using the M4 platform for a long time now. But the law enforcement community has obviously moved way into the AR, or as they call it, patrol rifle camp. And in that case, it's really nice to not have to carry shot shells on your body in terms of breaching, and you can easily carry it on your shotgun and not have to worry about resupplying. Pretty much, there's a bunch of ways to actually carry these shot shells. So one option is to have one of those Velcro belts where they have a soft loop, and then you can just stage these around on your belt, because this is the hook part, and then you can just stage it on your soft loop part. Others, if you have a chest rig with a Velcro panel, so obviously stash a card on there. They will also fit in mag pouches, so like the USGI M4 30-round mag pouches will accommodate these, no problem. I did also speak with the owner of Esstac. He said that the Kiwi pouches will also accommodate the cards, and specifically the 7-round card can go into the 5.56 tall Kiwi pouch. The 6-round card can go into the 5.56 mid Kiwi pouch, and those are just the heights in terms of how much pouch is there for the mag. And then the 5-round card can go into a short Kiwi pouch. Otherwise, you can probably also add it to if you have like a hiking pack, or you're going hunting and you have Velcro or Molly or whatever, you can probably, like the Vertex bags or whatever else they have, you could add these cards to there. And obviously it'll fit into a pocket, so nice and slim fit. And instead of carrying like a messenger type bag with a box of shot shells where you have to pick up one shot shell at a time, or they're just gonna spill on the floor, or in terms of without, if you don't even have to dig through a box to pick up individual shells, you could just stage them in these cards and run it like that. And yeah, I think any 5.56 pouch with some type of flex or elastic should be able to accommodate these as well. So overall, I'm really, really happy with these cards. I think they do a great job of allowing me to have enough rounds on my gun, so when I pick it up, I know I'm not going to be short of ammo. And at the same time, they just provide a really intuitive way to, everyone knows about the side saddle, but it's just a really intuitive way to use that side saddle while quickly swapping it out for resupply as well. So if you guys have any questions about what you saw, or you have any questions on any other videos, feel free to comment below. Even though I haven't been posting as much videos, I will be doing more in the future. And obviously I respond to all the comments. I read all your comments. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Really helps me out a lot. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.